Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today, I'm going to start off very loud. I'm going to break your guys' eardrums, but we all know how good Danny Dimes is. If you guys don't, then you guys aren't with the times, alright? Danny Dimes should be a lot higher overall. In my opinion, he should be probably about an 82 overall star dev player. Maybe 82 is a little generous, maybe 80 to 79. But I really like the way that he's played this year, so... hopefully that can translate into the game a little bit more than it has. He was, I think, the 4th overall pick, 6th overall pick, somewhere around there, from Duke, I believe, right? So, coming out of a school where you don't see many athletes going to football. I mean, obviously, I think they're more than involved in basketball. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I mean, he's been good, I guess, right? 6th overall pick. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Danny Dimes is Danny Dimes. He will always crush it. And Evan Neal hasn't been spectacular this year. I think he's still learning. Andrew Thomas, we've seen, took a little bit of time to develop, but now he's one of the best. Defensively, this team is absolutely loaded with Sexy Dexy right here. And then on the boundary, you have Adoree Jackson and Foster, or Fabian? Is it Fabian or this is Fabian. Yeah, Fabian Moreau here. Corner out of UCLA. He's good, but he's definitely lacking. Like, if that's your, number 2 guy, then you're lacking for sure. Darnay plays that number 3 spot. I'd try to get some Robinson time in there, depending on how they have his coverages rated. Obviously, you have Kayvon Thibodeau on that side of the ball. Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, Richie James. Isaiah Hodgins has been really good as of late. Kenny Galladay, you have an out in his contract soon if you're the Giants, but what we're here to talk about is Danny Dimes, and he has he's done with this contract. So this year he is listed to be a free agent, depending on, where he goes or whatever. We'll see him start and, see how his career kind of works out, working through this season. So I'll get back to you guys when we know where Danny Dimes is going, whether it's back to the Giants or onto another team. And momento of truth. Let's see if Danny Dimes is on the New York Giants. He is, and it is going to be Sammy D. Sammy Darnold will come in and play that role at quarterback for you. He'll do a great job. Trust me, the guy's an absolute GOAT. Been high on him ever since he came out of the draft. Boy, was I wrong. That guy stinks, right? But I don't know. I think he's still got a future in the league for sure. Maybe as a rotational backup or something. But hey, a roll's still a roll, right? Whoa, moving a little too fast, but I found it. So they just swapped spots, and Daniel Jones is down to 72. Why is he regressing at 26? Madden's freaking broken, dude. Can't really see that, but ratings still look good, man. 72 overall. Man, they're doing my guy down bad. All right, Danny Dimes going to be... Oh, God, they got Tobias behind him. Oh, God, he better watch out. His job's as good as gone. He got 87 speed as well. Matt Corral still has to develop as well. It's so bad that they have him at 64 overall. He's not doing squat his whole career. Maybe do a career sim with Matt Corral. Tell me how you guys would feel about that. But, yeah, I guess I got to retire now and head on over to the Carolina Panthers. We'll get a chance here to look at this Carolina team, who I think is better offensively than defensively, maybe. Ike Mekwonu was superstar development. They brought in Isaiah McKenzie. Laviska Shenault is still here. I wish he played a bigger role in real life. DJ Chark is here. That's interesting. Tobias also has better development. Yeah, Danny Dimes better watch out for his job. Brought in 3 new running backs. 4. This guy's a rookie. Gus Bus. Brought in Devin Singletary and Kareem Hunt. So, yeah, interesting. I will put Tommy Tremble in that starting role. I want to see him develop. Like I said, you brought in Isaiah McKenzie and then DJ Moore on his ridiculous contract. Frankie Louvu's here. This cannot be your... Oh, my God. That is their starting middle linebacker, ladies and gentlemen. That is no bueno. He probably won't play in the sub linebacker spot. I'd have to assume Frankie Louvu and... Okay, no. He's playing as a rush end. Frankie Louvu. That's crazy. I would expect Yetur Gross-Matos and then Frankie Louvu and Shaq Thompson to take the sub linebacker roles. It is interesting, though. You do have a very good defensive line with 2 very valuable pieces right here. Yetur Gross-Matos still developing. J.C. Horn's probably one of the better corners in the league, and he's rated at an 80 overall with star development. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Jeremy Chin, very versatile weapon. Yeah, I guess let's just see how this team plays with Danny Dimes under center. See what sort of numbers he can put up. I don't expect anything crazy. We're just going straight to the playoffs. Get it good and done with. I know it's been a lot of talking up to this point, but now we finally start to see how Danny Dimes can play. And oh me, oh my, we went 13-4, won the division somewhat easily, man. Oh my God, we had a very good season altogether as a team, and this is why Danny Dimes just taking command. Throws for 4,100 yards, 32 touchdowns, to only 9 interceptions. Very good season as far as Danny Dimes goes. Kareem Hunt was outstanding. 15 okay, that's right, because I forgot about the Christian McCaffrey role here. And then receiving, I'd have to assume, yeah, Kareem Hunt's up there. Do have a good, like, receiving hybrid back with Kareem Hunt. You definitely have something there. Isaiah McKenzie doing good. DJ Moore and Adrian Moore, the Moore brothers, getting at it. One had more touchdowns than the other, and it was the one with the least, or the less amount of receiving yards. Defensively, Shaq Thompson was all over the place, racking up 127 tackles during the season, 14 for loss for Derek Brown, and 12 for Brian Burns. Luvu had 9 sacks. Really that good? Tied with Derek Brown, and Brian Burns up there with 11, of course. Looking at interceptions, it's Shaq Thompson, J.C. Horn, C.J. Henderson, Eutyrius Matos, all those guys. So, yeah, I mean, so far, so good here for the Carolina Panthers. Let's see, first, actually, I do want to check out the Danny Dimes contract. I'm very curious what it looks like. And if he is... Okay, so he's actually up to a 73, getting boosted like crazy by morale. That's all fine. Don't mean to edit the player. Don't even mean to do this. I don't know what's in my head right now. He's wearing the number 5. If that counts to anyone as anything, you're welcome, I guess. Cool. But that's not what we're here to look for. We're here to look for his contract. It's a 3-year deal. Worth about $6.5 million on average, I'd say, each and every year. So yeah, I mean, he's got a good deal going. Tobias develops under him while he still takes command of the very commanding 13-4 Carolina Panthers. Can they get past a division rival in the wild card? It's crazy we're in the wild card with 13 wins, and we do, and a hot opponent with the Green Bay Smackers, my favorite team personally. It is just a game, so I do have to put feelings aside. And hopefully the Carolina Panthers can beat this one, because I do want to see Danny Dimes in the Super Bowl in his first year as a Carolina Panther. And he's getting close. He's getting very close. 13-4, 14-3. Wait, what do our numbers on the season look like? Carolina, offense was number 11. Defense was number 1. Okay, well, I know whose playbook I'm using. Oh, my God. What just happened? What in the world was that? I adjusted in my chair and then accidentally hit 2 buttons at the same time, and it just absolutely broke the game for a second. What we will do is go ahead and simulate over this. If we get into the Super Bowl, I might as well. Oh my God, Danny Dimes is in the Super Bowl as his first year as a Carolina Panther. Danny Dimes taking this team to the promised land. Are you kidding me? I don't know if I've ever seen this in a career simulation. This is unheard of right here. Yearly awards, let's hear it. Or I guess let's see it. Jalen Hurts wins MVP, cool. Who wins Coach of the Year? Mike McCarthy, awesome. Don't care at this point in time right now. I do care about the players that need to be upgraded. There's probably some big ones in there. Kareem Hunt there as well. Probably did get a dev trade upgrade, so that's interesting. But we will go see what Danny Dimes looks like in real action if the game is close towards the end of the game. Look at Coach telling Danny Dimes to absolutely lock in right now. He needs to be on the top of his game. He's playing in the damn Super Bowl in just his 3rd or 4th year in the league. I can't remember. I think it is his number 4. But we will look at the game as we go on. Carolina is the first. Okay, well, they tied it up. I was going to say first to lose. And it's 14-7. This one's a low-scoring affair here. 14-14, driving down 21-14. It is getting good, ladies and gentlemen. 17-21 as the 4th starts to ramble on. It is 21-20. 4 minutes left. Darren Waller explodes for 28 yards to get them close and into field goal range. 1st and 10. Zamir White, 7-yard run. Maybe I should do a Zamir White career sim. That one probably wouldn't do so well, but it is what it is. Keeping it moving, and it looks like they will score points on that one and do get the 2-point conversion. We will come in and try our best to flip this Carolina team and just make a good drive out of it. Archer will field it, and we'll try to bring it out to, was it the 30? It's good stuff there. Let's see our quarterback enter on the field here. The man, the myth, the legend, Danny Dimes. He's walking into the game right now. He's ready to absolutely unload on these fools. Probably will look towards Kareem Hunt a lot. I'm not going to lie. Probably be a little nice safety blanket to get us good yards, good time. I could save a timeout right here. He's having quite a game, actually. 16-31. Probably playing pretty good coverage from the Raiders, no doubt. He's throwing for 16 out of 31. Not great, right? But, I mean, you're a Super Bowl quarterback to this point in time. I'm scared about that corner right there. I think he's blitzing. He might latch on to this Kareem Hunt right here. Just trying to get up and out of bounds. That is probably what the best thing to do here, or best thing to do in this situation, is just to try to get up and out of bounds. We do have 3 timeouts, so I'm not too really worried about the whole thing. Okay, glad I got that off. That was Mad Max Crosby coming off the edge and just absolutely took me for a surprise. Moore is tall. Okay, that's good to know. But we'll send the actual Moore on a little go-go route and then send this Moore up the middle of the field. Still want some of the clock to fade off the clock. It's not like I want all on there, you know. It's like bad, actually, if it's all on there. Get a block here from Kareem Hunt up the sidelines. Get out of bounds. Hopefully they don't call that backwards progress. If they did, we'd be a little bit screwed trying to use a timeout there. I think we will call this play. I don't think it's bad. I'm going to send both those on a go. Tommy Tremble. I think Kareem Hunt will have to be my read here. It's going to be, it's sucking. Okay, never mind. Nope, okay. Well, and he's brought down in bounds too. Okay, we're going to hurry it up here. We're going to do this again and just send little Kareemy here on the same route, and he does the same stupid thing. He actually comes back to the ball, slowing him down. I wish we had a faster running back in there. I know that's 2 basically wasted plays, having to get back on this one. If he's tired, get him out of the freaking game, dude. We'll go Kareem Hunt underneath. We have it. We will call a timeout here. It will be done. I mean, get him out of the damn game. I do not want this guy in. They continue to insist on playing a tired Kareem Hunt. I just don't want it. He doesn't have anything like really on him, so it sucks. The abilities on him as well. It just seems to be Kareem Hunt time. It just seems to be all Kareem Hunt all the time, all day long. We will go inside zone right here after we chip off a lot more of this clock. Still want some clock up there, so okay, well, never mind. This one's just right in. Now we need to drill a field goal for the tie. Oh, we're getting iced. This one should be easy, generally easy. I'm not too worried about it. Never have been, never will be. I'm just kidding. Right now I'm actually kind of, scared out of my mind. We go easy on it, and then like this one is up, and this one is good. 28-28 with 13 seconds left. Raiders need a miracle. Time will expire. They will bring this one to overtime. This one is going to be sketchy for sure. We're spending a lot of time here on just this first one. I didn't even know it was going to ask me. Now the Raiders have won the freaking thing. Oh, boy. We'll really trust our guys in coverage here fast. Devontae Adams just gets a nice little dump down. Anything big happens, I'll let you guys know. But I think as far as gameplay goes, I'll try to keep it to like a minimum. Oh, forced fumble. Archer picks it up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Josh Jacobs just coughs up the ball after a huge hit there. Boom. Who was that? It looked like number 25. I'm not quite sure who that is. But a good move there by him. And Danny Dimes in the market to make this one go away. Make it work here. Didn't realize his Mad Max. Thought he came off the block instantly. Probably threw that one away a little too early. Do not want to get ahead of myself, that's for sure. I'll put Tommy Tremble on a little bit of a go-go right there. Try to fit this one in. It was a really bad ball from Danny Dimes. Probably should have been intercepted. Not going to lie. We got, I don't know, a couple options here. None that are greater than the others. How is that an interception? Now they just need a field goal to win, and they are well within field goal range for Daniel Carlson to finish off this game. I'm not sure how that's an interception. I even threw that, I even pass led that differently, so it didn't happen. Oh my god, dude. We literally pinched the middle. Oh my freaking. Madden sucks, man. Madden sucks. It looks like Carolina's going to lose. Maybe if I never jumped into the game, This would have been different. I'm not sure what happened there with our drive, though. That was pretty bad stuff. Oh, God. How is that even guardable? Okay. No way. Yeah, I'm done. They won. Yeah, boohoo. Raiders ended it 28-31. But hey, we're going to be on a redemption arc with Danny Dimes and the rest of this Carolina Panthers team. Just missed a Super Bowl win by 3 points in overtime. It's got to hurt. Now that we're back to like the whole career simulation thing, we'll go ahead and actually scout over the team here for year number 2 in Carolina. Danny Dimes up to a 73 overall. The guy's an absolute stud. Just kidding, man. I mean, what is going on? How is he a 73 overall? Anywho, Kareem Hunt, superstar development, superstar development, superstar development. Tyler Moton's here, Corbett. Did you bring in Ethan Posich here? I think you did. Christensen will do for, however long he'll do for. Tommy Trumbull won't start there. Moore, McKenzie. Then you have Shi Smith as your number 4, as in real life. Dante Jackson, J.C. Horn, Brian Burns. They brought in Costin. Vaughn. Who is this? This is Johnson? Vaughn Johnson. How'd I guess that? That is quite impressive if you ask me, actually. And then defensively, we just looked at defense. I'm an idiot. Another good season, not quite as good as last, but 10-7 will do. Was that Cam Saxton or Sexton? Anywho, Hall of Fame name. Anywho, 75 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 4,000 yards for the Danny and the Dimes. Kareem Hunt, another spectacular season. Not awesome, but spectacular. It was good. It was better than most. He didn't quite. Did he go over? Yeah, I think he went over 2,000 scrimmage yards last year and now this year again too. So good stuff there. Jordan Hicks, new addition to the defense, leads the team in tackles. TFLs all over the place. 18 sacks, 5.5 sacks for Frankie Louvu. A little bit of a decrease there. Jeremy Chin, Dante Jackson, Frankie Louvu, two. A lot of interceptions to go around. Jeez. Look at us go. Carolina Panthers really, really getting into the swing of things right now. I'm just not sure if Danny Dimes is the guy of your future. To be honest, all right? Like, Danny Dimes, good. Good player, right? But at this point in Madden, dude, for some reason, it's just not the same. Danny Dimes is not that great. I'm going to say it. Okay, we're against a 14-3 Dallas Cowgirls. Let's go. Guess who's going to win this one? Us. We play with more heart. We play with more grit. See, look, we just won by 7. Whole touchdown we just won by. Now we're against the 10-7 Atlanta Falcons, who will find themselves in our division, but we just lost to them. We made a good run. Made a good run for sure. But move to next season. I mean, it'll be the final year, I think, of this Danny Dimes contract, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see if he continues in Carolina and see if he can continue balling out the rest of the team. We'll take a little quick look-see over the team. Danny Dimes, I want to upgrade him. I want to do it. Just manually want to up his overall and dev trait. It's not the right thing to do, but we want a video here. We want Danny Dimes to succeed, and Madden doesn't want that. But you know what? I want that. Star development, and then I'm going to bring his awareness up to 80, make him a 75 overall quarterback, man. 75 overall star development quarterback now. Now that's the stud. Now that's the guy of the future right there. All that just made a huge change. Can't move Tommy Trumbull. Defensively, you bring anyone in. Brandon Smith has played well enough to come into a starting role. Derek Brown's up to superstar. Brian Burns. I don't see any like huge upgrades or anything like that. Vaughn Johnson's a superstar X Factor. Huge. And there's Archer, the guy that I kept seeing in the game. But, I mean, your team looks good. Your team looks good. You can definitely win. And we've seen it before. Let's see if they can do it again. See, boom. We know how to win. We're 12-5 again. I think these playbooks are just crazy. It is Cam Saxton, by the way. Mac Jones led the league in yards, so good for him. But 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, probably the best season we have ever seen Danny Dimes play. Kareem Hunt averaging 5 yards per carry, had 17 touchdowns, Singletary 13 heavily involved. I'm sure he had over 400 receiving. Yes, very easily. Adrian Moore, Shi Smith, breakout season. DJ Moore, first season over 1,000 with Danny Dimes at quarterback, led the team in touchdowns as well. New big guy in the town, Raheem Childress, I'm not sure. See that name a lot, like Childress, but I'm not exactly sure the exact pronunciation that everyone exactly wants me to exactly use. Exactly. So, leave it at that. AJ Epinesa comes in, instant impact in the run game. 21 TFLs. Derek Brown had 20. Brian Burns with 17. Led the team in sacks with 16.5. Frankie Luva with 8.5. Derek Brown with 7. AJ Epinesa with 5. Good stuff there. Interceptions. Yeah, there's still plenty to go around. Not quite as much as we've seen in the past, but still some. Still some there. Always good to see a well-performing team led by no other than Danny Dimes at quarterback. So Matt Corral, don't even know him. Don't even care about him. Don't even know. I don't know. We're just going to keep moving. Carolina at home. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we lose by 21. They double outscored. That's rough. And something we have to remember is the contracts. And Danny Dimes was up, I think. He was on the 3rd year of that 3-year contract. And so if he's not here, I mean, not going to say I'm surprised, but if he's not here, which he is, so he is back. 76 overall now. Finally starting to get some sort of recognition or something going. He's 29 years old after 7 years in the league. Let's actually look at his track record real quick. Started off pretty poorly. 3,000 and then had a couple of really bad years and then started to clean up his play, and it started there. Took the leap, went to Carolina to team up with what would have been Matt Rule in the game, but I changed that. So 4,100 yards, 32 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, best season we've seen by far from Daniel Jones. Then to come out the next season, throw for a little less yards, 3 more touchdowns, 1 more interception. I'd say that this season was better than the last, and then this one, the best we've seen by far. 4,300 yards, career high. 34 touchdowns, 1 below career high. 7 interceptions, tied with career best other than this last season with 5 touchdowns. So, yeah, it's good. Rushing-wise as well, I mean, dude, 708 yards. This man's a demon. I didn't even know he ran that much. Okay. That's very interesting. Good to know, I guess. Dude, what? I didn't even know that. Kareem Hunt. Yeah, I mean, it just seems to be clicking for him, right? Seems to just be working. If I ever do a running back simulation, I'm using Carolina Playbook because it would vote well for the running back for sure. Defensively, make any big changes here? No. Childress is up to superstar development. Brought in Desmond King. Vaughn Johnson already taking the reins. Roger McCreary makes his way over to Carolina. Brian Burns and Derek Brown are still here. So another season, another good team. Another winning season, hopefully. And worst season yet. We go 9-8. Still a good season, but just a really good NFC, I'm guessing, this season. Keep saying the word season. Danny Dimes, kind of a down year. 4,100 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. All good. Kareem Hunt, definitely a down season. I think it's time for someone else to come in and play. I think he's like 31 now. So yeah, 31 years old. Still's got good ratings. Right, but someone else has got to come in here and kind of relieve him somewhat soon. Receiving wise, DJ Moore over 1,000. One more time, Adrian Moore. Tommy Tremble playing a role. Kareem Hunt heavily involved as well. Defensively, good stuff going around. Kaiser White seem to have a new leader in tackles every single year. Brian Burns, 25. Derek Brown, 16. AJ Epinesa with 15 tackles for loss. Very down on the QB pressure this year. 8.5 sacks to 7.5 to 6.5 to 3.5 to 2, and then to another 2 from Raheem. But also led the team in interceptions. Vaughn Johnson with 2 and Jeremy Chin with 1. So it's as bad as it gets, and that's good to know that this is kind of the floor so far. And I think that is comforting to us as, you know, the watchers and the viewers to watch it going on. Danny Dimes, 77 overall, 29. He's getting to the break of it, honestly. He's been going for quite some time. I want to see what this contract is. Make sure it's not like a 1-year deal, 1-year sketch and detch, and it isn't. So he's on the team for another 3 years. I'm assuming that considers this year, so it's this year and then another 2 years that he might renew a contract at 31 years old, I think it would be. I think what we need to see here from Carolina is them aggressively going for some sort of offensive weapons, whether it's even on the offensive line or wide receiver, running back, perhaps maybe even a new quarterback. But they don't do that. They bring in the old with Baker Mayfield, and they have the new with Daniel Jones, but brought in 2 very good receivers as well. Corey Davis is also brought in maybe to mentor these guys. Good offensive line, all things considered. Team looks a lot better than the overall says. Defense looks great. Darnell Savage is now here as well. Jeremy Chin on the other side of him. Linebackers could use some work. Shaq Thompson's probably getting up there in age, if I had to guess. I'd say 33 or 32. So yeah, he's got to be up there, man. It's just not the type of the player he was. So probably want to move on from him somewhat soon. Maybe next season we'll see that. Danny Dimes down to a 76 overall. So their window's closing, but I feel like they're at a good point in time right now. But with age and everything like that, they better start winning soon. Maybe make another run towards the Super Bowl. Sooner than later for sure. A lot of the players on this team are aging, and I mean, wouldn't be too surprising to see them all fall off a cliff with regression here soon. And just like that, we're back to our winning ways, going 11-6 on the season. We actually have a weekly award from last week from the regular season. See who did that. I'm gonna guess it's defensively. We never see like offensively. Okay, no, Danny Dimes proves me wrong. Look at Kirby Joseph balling out as well. 2 INTs, 1 return for a pick six with 3 tackles. But Danny Dimes, 22 of 41. Completion percentage really isn't up there. 375 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, an interception, and a sack. Very pathetic week from the NFC quarterbacks or just people in general. If that is your offensive player of the week, yeah, that's rough, man. We will go ahead and actually look at the season stats, and oh my God, Danny Dimes, by far the best season of his career. Nearly 50 or 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, career high by plenty. And then interceptions, 1 more than we've seen, in the past. It's not crazy numbers. Singletary running for 4 yards a carry, 7 touchdowns, no fumbles, 1,400 yards on 333 carries. He's getting the work. Adrian Moore and DJ Moore. DJ Moore just 3 yards off 1,000. Corey Davis in that veteran role playing 907, or playing whatever, getting 907 yards. Devin Singletary up to 685 too, goes over 2,000 scrimmage yards on the season. Defensively, Shaq Thompson proving me wrong with Raheem Childress not too far off. A lot of TFLs to go around. Holy moly. Everybody's working hard on that one. Sacks, 16 from Brian Burns, really the only one generating any sort of numbers. Florida State. I thought he was Florida. I don't know why. I thought he was Florida first. Okay, well, my brain's broken. Derek Brown out of Auburn, 6.5. AJ Epinesa out of Iowa. Justin Richardson, not a real player, but he's out of Florida. We'll do that for you. 4 sacks for Raheem. CJ Henderson had 3. Vaughn Johnson with 3. And these are the interception numbers I was looking at right there that we've seen in the past. So good stuff here. Really good season from Daniel Jones, and we'll see. It feels weird calling him Daniel Jones instead of Danny Dimes. But Danny Dimes wins his wild card playoff games almost 100% of the time. Going against the Dallas Cowgirls, who he hasn't lost to yet in his career in the playoffs. He won't do that now. Well, wait. Yeah, no. Has he? No. He lost to the Eagles this year, so no. He is undefeated against the former rival, Cowgirls. They only beat him by 3 this time against his former team to get to the Super Bowl. Can he beat the worthy New York Giants? And they can't. 15 points short. It is very unfortunate. I was really looking forward to a Danny Dimes Super Bowl, especially the storyline of him beating his old team to get there. Oh, that would have been too good. And this Carolina team, it says they're still lacking in the offensive side of things with like overall and everything like that. They do bring in Beckham to eventually take over for Daniel Jones, maybe somewhat soon. He hasn't quite hit the regression deck yet, but wouldn't be surprised if that's soon. I think he is on the last year of his contract here. If I'm not mistaken, he is. So this is last year. We're $20 million. It's crazy. He went from 6.5 to 20 mil in not too long here. Adrian Moore, higher overall than DJ Moore to this point. Zach Glenn, I'm guessing his name is Zach. And then Thumpkins coming in and doing his thing. It's going to be interesting to see how these running backs perform. It will be interesting to me, okay? So just leave me alone. I love the word interesting. Screw off. Derek Brown, interesting that he has Superstar X Factor. Interested to see if these guys will have any as well. Maybe even, what would be interesting is this guy had it. Brian Burns, not interestingly at all, has Superstar X Factor, really good player. Xavier McKinney to come in and play over Darnell Savage. After Darnell Savage had 1 season here as the starter, Willie Gay is here to be another veteran presence in this room over Shaq Thompson, so I guess you prefer Willie Gay for some reason. 2023, baby. Got a rep. Bonds is here as well. He's pretty buns, if you ask me. I'd try someone else at outside linebacker, maybe bring Witherspoon up. Not sure. I just don't like his face. I don't like Bond's face. AJ Epinesa has been playing great, especially in the run game as of late. Ooh, rhyming now. And yeah, this is the worst and most disappointing season ever. Contract year for Danny Dimes. He doesn't seem to care. Going 5-12 sucks. Danny Dimes not even close to any career highs. Oh my god. This is an awful season. What happened to this guy? What in the world? No run game either. Interesting. Adrian Moore, Reggie Clement, DJ Moore, Zach Culver, Hitchens. Where's your good guys? Zach Glenn, all the way down there. Just like, what, 2 catches, I think I said? Tackles to go around, not too many. TFLs to go around, that's a lot. 9 from Willie Gay as well. 19 sacks from Brian Burns. Defense was great. Offense just fell off of a freaking ravine. It's not even a cliff. It's a ravine. This goes down to the depths of hell. That's how deep that was. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Danny Dimes is done in Carolina on that beat. We might have to go play hide and seek with Danny Dimes, looking for where he is, because he might not be here on this Carolina Panthers team. Not saying that he's definitely gone, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is. And he is up and out of here. Eddie Pinheiro looks like an absolute dog in that picture, by the way. Yeah, you have 2 of these worthless kids right here. And we'll go look for Danny Dimes. Oh my goodness gracious. Daniel Jones is a Jet, and he will start for them. This guy probably should. I'm not going to lie. This guy probably should. But I'm going to make Danny Dimes start with New York. Oh my goodness gracious. And Daniel Jones was listed higher on the roster, but I'm not sure if he's starting, and he isn't. But we will. We will make him start. McGill is a superstar player along with Shields. You got a really good team here, actually. Jawan Johnson has developed into something great. Christian Harris has, dude, if you guys don't know, this is an all-time great for me. I love Christian Harris. Literally, I'd kiss him on the mouth if I ever saw him. Might be a little too far, but doesn't mean it's not true. All right, I might. All right, Frankie Louvu's here. Yo, Frankie Louvu playing that right end for me. Oh my God, Frankie Louvu's here. Let's go. Bringing over some old friends. They have Christian Harris rushing him off the edge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They have none of these guys dialed in. What is this? What sort of circus are we running here in New York? Need some management watch over or something like that. I'm not sure. But see how Danny Dimes carves up the season. I don't think that he will get subbed out of that starting spot, but if he does, oh well. And we finished 8-9 with the first season with the New York Jets. Danny Dimes sucks balls. Oh my God. Went to 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. I didn't even care to look at his contract, by the way. But Breece Hall was outstanding. Great stuff there from our number 1 running back. And then Garrett Wilson, 1,300 yards. Jose Ness. Or is that Jesus? I can't make that joke. Doesn't work. I'm dumb. Jawan Johnson, Chris Shields, all that. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even care to check for defense because I know this playbook is not nearly as good as Carolina's was. I'm not even going to care looking at it, even though their defense was number 1. So it seems to be wherever Danny Dimes goes, the defense just turns into the number 1 defense in the league. It is interesting. And I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't see the contract for Danny Dimes. He is up and at him. I don't know what that means. I've just heard that said, so I just decided to say it. All right, get off my ass about it. All right, I didn't mean it. He's up and out of here. He was not a part of this Jets team anymore. Meaning we have one better thing to do, and that is go look for him. And if he's sitting, then I'll let him rest. You know, I don't think that he deserves to be harassed. He's with the Bears. Is he starting with the Bears? He's not. He has 2 quarterbacks there that are better than him, but only by 1 overall. And one's 30, one's 22. All right, you know what? We'll go start Danny Dimes for a year in Chicago. And see, they have this bozo starting right here, this Christensen guy, but they don't even know what hit him. All right, they have Danny Dimes under center now. Got some pretty good weapons here and good players. Yeah, we got to get Foster playing here. Is Kendrick Green your weakest wink? Jesus Christ. Yeah, weak receiving core for sure. Why is Logan playing above all of these guys? What is going on, man? This game sucks. This game actually stinks. Oh, my Lord. Derby. Yeah, he's our tight end, I was about to say. Defensively, team's good. You got Nick Bosa. You got Shepard off the other edge. Like, it's a scary bunch. It's a scary bunch for sure. Isaiah Simmons starting at safeties. So you got the athleticism, you've got okay corners, and you've got a great You got great edge players, and then Cole's kind of up the middle, playing +4 with morale. Not sure what for. It's week 1. Find ourselves in a wild card spot, 11-6 on the season. Just shows the veteran presence of Danny Dimes and what he can do for a team. It's really breathtaking if you really think about it. Danny Dimes throws for one of his best seasons in yards. Not quite in the touchdown interception ratio. That wasn't there at all. Rashard James was pretty bad. All things considered, good receivers. All had pretty high production. Only 8 touchdowns to lead though. Not bueno. Tackles good. Tackles for loss good. Sacks great. Oh my god. 2 very high producing guys. That was pretty. Yeah, that's some good production if you ask me. See, imagine every video I was this funny. Like, dude, I'd never have a bad video. Anywho, keep it moving. Arizona, we lose, and that's the video. See you guys next time.